Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Before I proceed, I would like to apologize. I am so sorry I've not dropped a video for a while now. This is because of the kids were on vacation. You wouldn't want me to be recording and then be hearing mommy I want this, mommy I want that. So school has resumed today, and of course we are back to business. Okay, I drew a question some time ago, and I asked what topics you want me to treat, and then I received so many messages, and of course I'll have to start with one. Yeah. So today we'll be talking about love and lust. Okay. Now I would love to ask you, what does love really mean to you as a person, as a mother, daughter, sister, brother, uncle, as a partner? What does love mean to you? I'm sure we all would have a different notion, a different thing to say about love. Okay. Okay. Well, to me, love is sacrifice. Love is prioritizing someone. Love is an emotional affection between two person. Now I am talking about a romantic relationship, of course. Okay, love is an emotional affection between two people that has agreed to come together to, you know, to be to be a partner, of course, to be in partnership in this relationship thingy. Yeah. So love is sacrifice, of course. Love, some people will tell you that love is blind. Love sees. To me, yeah, love sees. Love accepts you the way you are, unlike lust. Lust will only run away when you are nurturing some lustful feelings about someone. Of course, you will have to run away when you notice their flaws. Okay, lust is sex driven sensation. It is mostly about physical attraction towards another person. It is also an infatuation. Of course, lust makes you blind to see someone for who they are. At that moment, you care about that person. I want to know, like I care about you. And then you ask them, what do you really like about me? You have a big boobs, you have your bum bum is situated the way I like it. And of course, when you notice this sign, or someone you claim to love or you claim to care about uses this as a reason why they love you, trust me, the only thing you have to do at that moment is run. Run as your legs can carry you. Yes, you have to run, because love does sees beyond physical attraction. It sees beyond physical appearance, of course, because when you tell someone you love that person because of how they are physically, how their boobs is situated, and then you are running after that boobs bomber to bomber. My sister, my brother, when you finally get those boobs, trust me, what you have for that person, what you feel for that person would automatically be lost. And the only thing that would always want attract you to that person is when you desire, or when you get those things, back, when you get those boobs. So trust me, love sees beyond those things. Love, whether you give them sex or not, someone that loves you will always love you, will always stand by you, will always be truthful, will always be. Love is characterized by so many beautiful things like trust, commitment, consistency, compromise, care, honesty, faithfulness, acceptance. Love accepts you for who you are. I've said it before. Love would accept you with your flaws, but when it is lust vanishes immediately you are sexually satisfied with the person you are running after. Like when you don't get everything finished, what else will you be looking for? And trust me, it is only when you want that sex or that thing from that person that you you want to run after them. And then at the beginning, in every relationship, the beginning of every relationship, you tend to ask yourself, are you sure I'm on the right track? Am I sure? Because everything will be looking beautiful for you to you. You will see infatuation, then you call it love. Love is built. Love is not just something that you see and then you jump into. There must be a commitment. there must be a foundation, a good foundation to having a great love and romantic life. When you are just, let's get this thing done and live, especially when it is one sided, trust me, when the other person is not running after you like you're running after them, when they only come to you when you have something at hand, or maybe when they see you dress so cute and all that, trust me, the person is just lusting after you. Although most times these people that are lusting after you, they tell themselves lies. They see these things so clearly, their heart tells them that, you know what, you cannot sacrifice nothing for this person. You can't go all out for this person. You can't compromise some certain lifestyles, some certain things for this person. But they keep telling themselves, no, I love this person. You must see that the sweeter they see, so, they see it and then they feel that is love. It is not. Because even if you eventually marry that person, imagine marrying someone you don't love, that you only lust after, and then it is maybe the face, the way they speak, whatever, money or whatever it is that attracted you to that person, and then you marry that person. The only thing you'll be having is disaster. Your marriage will always be, a wavy kind of relationship. So before you go ahead to take it to another level, you have to define what you really want. Is this what I want? What if this person hosts me tomorrow? What am I going to do? How much am I going to take from this person? How much am I going to tolerate from this person? You have to ask yourself that. Not when the person makes one mistake and then you start going all out. Some most time violence sets in, most time lies sets in, insecurity sets in, and all that. You have to love the person, and trust me, love is not violent. When you love someone, no matter what the person does to you, you would want to correct with love. So why dating? Why that love dey shark you so? Why you are still, am I sure? See, if someone loves you, you don't have to doubt it. Yes, you don't have to ask yourself, am I sure about this thing? Love is so plain. Most of us didn't realize this on time, and then we mix these two things, and then most of the times on the way we encounter so many difficulties. And then you out there who at this present age and time, you listen to talks like this, and then you don't sit down and ponder and ask yourself, what am I really doing with this person? Do I really love this person to a certain level, or I love them without limits? Okay, so just to highlight what I've said so far, how do you know when you're in love, or you're just lusting after someone, or when someone loves you, or when the person is lusting after you? Well, lust loses interest when they find out about your flaws. For example, if you love someone so much, if you love the person so much and you claim that nothing in this world can break the both of you, why would you visit someone and you see them sleeping and snoring, and then you say, this one no be my type? There are so many remedies to these things, and which you should know, you should research, you should seek medical attention, and then help the person come out of it. You don't just leave people because of some natural things that they have no control over. Okay, but when you love someone, you accept the person and their flaws. You understand that snoring is something that happens, that at least for Christ's sakes, these people sleep while they do these things. So why would you leave someone because they snore, because they do things unconsciously? The best thing you will have to do for that person is seek some medical attention and some help. There must have been people that has had that had that problem before, or that challenge before, that you should seek help from. Okay, and then lust is desperate. Lust is desperate. They want it sharp sharp. It's very immediate. It's impulsive. But love is slow and steady, and it is consistent. Okay, and when you see someone that consistently chases you, love you, and tells you that I know you do these things. I know you're this kind of person, but I accept you and I love you and I want to be with you. Then you should hold that person, very, very close. On our next topic, or as time goes on, we're going to be talking so many things about these things you should look out for in a relationship before saying I do, or before finally, committing to that person, and of course, maybe that would lead to marriage. But for now, this is love and lust. This is love and lust from me to you, and telling you to stay safe, be a good person, be a good citizen, be a good listener, be a good digest this topic very well and listen to it. You can save it on your phone, download, save it on your phone and listen times and times and times over. And please do not forget, share, like, subscribe, please. Thank you very much. You can leave your comments down below, down below, down below this video, below the comment section, and I'm going to reply you all. You can follow me on Instagram on at Imelda_C, Imelda_C. Yeah, you'll be seeing my my quotes, my quotes, and of course so many things I post there that you would want to learn from, of course. And then you can also follow my business page or at Magic Needle Collections, of course, and on Facebook as well. So for now, let's go Instagram and YouTube, Instagram and YouTube, Instagram and YouTube. All right, take care and I love you. Mwah. Take care of yourselves. Bye.